back in 2022. I accepted her for who she was.
And then who broke it off? You or her?
Her. She got in her feelings because she thought I let the red pill men convince me to do a real me challenge after I had went and cut off all my damn hair.
He got mad at you over what? Can you run that past me again? I didn't understand that. What?
She said that I convinced the red pill men to drive a wedge between us. By Evans and them was like, you should do a real me challenge and send it out to the women, not just her. She was one of the women that was asked would she do the real me challenge. She said, I'll do it, but I won't take off my wig. I said, well, T, don't do it then because that's not the challenge. She came back and said she never was going to do it anyway. But skins and grinned in my face for 3 motherfucking years and made up a goddamn argument about a damn gala wardrobe change.
Oh
She
yeah,
made
sure
me her
did.
enemy. I ain't did nothing but support the motherfucker since nothing but support the motherfucker since your ass over here in my house.
Mm.
Fucking illusional. Go ahead.
You know, me and you, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, boy. We don't. But I just, I never. She cannot command or will me or my people to do anything against another creator. We don't roll that way. Like you got to do something directly to us, and you have done nothing to us. So that was dead. If she ever thought that she could manipulate me into going after somebody, she's wrong, 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 wrong. I mean, you'd have been on the panel, and I done sat with for hours on end going back and forth with you, but you never talked to me in a manner by which I felt like you was coming at me. Never, ever, ever. You've had to defend yourself on my panel. You've had to clarify yourself. You've had to go off on people, but you never ever. And Kappa that B da da da. So I ain't never gonna be no beef when somebody is respectful. So
The girl, thank you, Captain. I appreciate that.
yeah, I think she lost her followers, Poozie, and I think she's gonna do anything she can to get back. Cause you know, T back in the day used to have like these really big lives, and it used to be a lot of people in there. And she's done so much fuck shit to so many people that she's dwindled her own support. See, you can't cancel nobody. I want people to know that. That's how I get away with saying the craziest stuff I say, right? Because you can't cancel me. I can only cancel myself. But one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be true to me. And yeah, I just said some messed up stuff on this app. And yeah, I dragged her the other day.
I
And I
even
might,
said that. I said people said worse stuff about her than what I said.
yeah, I don't know why she came after you, but you got to cancel yourself. So the minute people start seeing you as fake, like if I say something and you be like, Kappa, you did say that, you did say, I be like, where's the video? You show the video? Oh, then I did say that because I say a lot. So there ain't no telling really what I said. Now I might initially deny it if it's real nasty and gross, but 9 times out of 10 in the back of my head, I'm like, I probably said that ignorant shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody coming to me because I'm virtuous. Ain't nobody coming to me because I'm, that calm stillness that people, often bring. I don't bring a calm aura. I bring a storm with me. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay true to that. You make me mad, I'm gonna drag your ass, I'm gonna snap, I'm gonna bop, I'm gonna do all that, right?
I love it
Don't
when
make
you get her.
but you don't make me mad and you just minding your business. I'm not finna attack. Even with Poozie, man, I was so mad at you, Poozie, when I found out you told that girl husband about the money she sent you. I was like, why you do
I
that?
know.
I was like, don't ever bite they don't ever put a black woman in danger. Like he could have put hands on her over that. That's what I was thinking about, right? And I told you. And then after that, it was dead, done and over with. You did what you did, and I'm done with it, Like, I don't know. I don't know why T do what she doing. I have no idea. I hope she finds some peace in her life. I hope she finds some love, and I hope she helped to break the generational curses that could possibly be passed down to younger generations. That's what I'm saying. And
I
you do
agree.
likewise. You do likewise, Susie. Be great.
I am.
She don't want Braid to help you. Braid a grown man. If he gonna help you, he gonna help you. Well, we was over
Exactly, and
here.
that's what
We
I'm
was
trying to
listening.
get her to understand. Her opinion don't even matter because the person I came to gonna do what they want to do. Period.
Right.
But
Bray's
she
gonna
just
do what
made
he
herself
does.
look stupid. You 2 seconds into me putting up a green screen and speaking on some words, she cut me out. I know you fucking lying.
No, what haters do. She did what haters do. You think your haters gonna sit up in your face and cheer you on?
I
Yeah.
expect my
Her
haters
her
that I
platform
expect.
dying. You trying to start a
Mm,
collab platform and do some other stuff, right?
mm-hmm.
Right? She been working on stuff behind the scenes and doing stuff behind the scenes, writing her books and doing whatever else she does. Her platform is dwindling and you trying to come up. Now, why wouldn't she throw an obstacle in your way? That should just motivate you to work.
Even
You shouldn't
more.
even motivate you to work.
Even
You shouldn't
more.
even wait. You could
Right.
turn around and say, you know what? Bet, bitch, and make it happen. Now you got a reason why not. You don't have to argue with nobody when they tell you you can't do it. You get up and
Mm-hmm.
you make it happen because that's how you show them. Hey, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you about it.
Yeah.
You right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes, you can do it. You want to start a show? When I started Drag Talk Poozie, I think I had like 47 people in my live. And I've watched my live go from 47 people to hundreds of people, down to a couple hundred, up to a couple thousand, down to, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever you do, just stick with it. I stuck with Drag Talk for two years. And people knew on Saturday, Kappa was going to be live, screaming in the phone, looking crazy. Every Saturday. Then King joined up. And then it was every other Saturday for me, every other Saturday. The number one reason why people are going to come to you is consistency. Be consistent. Pick your time slot, run it, do it.
I
Give them
got
the
you.
same thing that they looking for. If they looking for how to vet, because that's going to be a good topic for our single men and women, how to vet each other, how to see red
Thank
flags.
you.
Have them vote on red flags. Hey, what dude said over here, is this a red flag? What dude said over here, is this a red flag? What Kappa ask them, what, you know what I'm saying, even let them catch wind of what you're trying to do. They're gonna shoot it down. Ththey're gonna pop it
Lesson
down
Or
learned.
try to do it well.
Let's
or try to
right,
beat you to
right.
it. Exactly. So yeah, I wouldn't even went. I would have asked Braid on the back end, and then I wouldn't even went in a
Well,
space
that's
with
what I
him.
did. I went to tell him to check his text because I know Brady. I know how he is with that phone. So it was a reminder. Once you tell Brady something, even if it's 10 days from now, he'll remember. And that's how
Yes, he
me and
will.
Bray's relationship is.
Yes,
So
he
it
will.
was go ahead and get it to him because I'm finna go do my thing. Then I'm finna go back to work. So I ain't finna be having time to just be doing shit and doing shit and doing shit. So it was like that. And when it comes, and then it went from me, she know I was fucking lying about Mr. Bryant to her saying in the same goddamn breath, the bitch can't even vet being a mom.
That was to knock you off your, but see, when people shoot low like that, that was to knock you off your high horse, to knock you down a little bit and draw you into an argument with her. Her ultimate goal was for you not to connect with Braid. That was her ultimate goal. So if it had to
Mm-hmm.
go all the way there, she took it there, because you got to remember, dealing with women like T is a snake. So ain't nothing too low for her. Like, there's nothing too low for her to do to stop you. And she feel as though every woman on the face of this earth is competition, baby. And when you came in there with that big bright ideal, and you had the backup of yet again a man, baby, you knew she was gonna jump all on you. Come on now,
Mm-hmm.
Poozie.
You right.
Right.
You
So you
right.
should talk to Bray on the because now, okay, so now she gonna be in his ear. But that's okay. Cause if Bray choose not, that's his choice. If he choose not to support you, that's his choice. However, you still got other people that will come and support you and your show. And it doesn't matter if you start off with 10, 12, 20. Your live went from, you had, when I came in here, you had 9 people. I made number 10. You had 77. Stay consistent. Keep doing. Don't let no bitch ever tell you what you can and can't do. Don't
Say it
second guess
again.
yourself. Okay? You
Mm-hmm.
you
I
know.
got you.
She ain't competition, because you cannot compete where you do
Well,
not
you don't.
compare.
Exactly.
You gonna
That's
make this happen. Now you gotta get angry about making it happen. Forget her. Don't get angry about her. Get angry about somebody trying to take an opportunity from you. That's what you get mad about. Now
Mm.
put that pen to damn paper and make this show happen. And start developing your screens and your green screens and your voting tactics and your this and your that. Put your show down on paper and make that shit happen. And fuck that bitch. You hear me?
that part. I hear you. I
Okay, I
Captain.
don't want to ever hear you fighting with a bitch that tell you you can't. You show them you can. All right? You raised how
In
many
her
kids?
face.
Girl, get out of here.
6.
You raised how many kids? I lost my mind on number
6.
3. Okay then. Girl, don't tell me. Don't sit here. We ain't doing this with T. Make it happen, Poozie. Damn it. Now I'm going to get back in this comment section because I got to go poop. You make it happen. I better see a damn show within the next couple of weeks.
Y'all gonna
And Miss
see it
Jackie,
within
don't
the
let me
next
miss the
couple
show.
hours.
Hi.
Okay, baby. We don't let me miss the show. We gonna be in there. I
All
want you to tag my llamas and stuff. Okay, baby. I'm getting down. I gotta poop.
Thank you, Kappa. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for getting in touch with Kappa for me.
right.
But yeah, y'all stay tuned for the Mr. Brian meets Poozie Woozie experience.
Yeah, but it sounds like that'll be good.
We have worked on our we worked on two things. Experience God's anointed messages elevating Mr. Bryant and Boots.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing about when God puts something on your heart,
It's
it
for
hit
you.
different when God puts something on both of y'all heart. And it just literally comes together in the form of conversation. And then it just begins to start flowing.
Yeah, lady
So
down
the
in the,
expectations, go ahead, Miss Jackie.
oh, I was just gonna say, lady down in the comments said she'll be trying to speak on it next week. And baby, it'll still be different.
And see, Sadar, I was saying it was things like Sadari coming up on a live versions that she asks that we need a part of the show. Sadari
Mhm.
also is somebody that we're reaching out to have availability type stuff. Like this is something that's gonna be done decent and in order. It ain't finna be all over the place. This is
Mhm.
shit
Well,
that we
I thought I
need.
was under the impression that you were upset that I asked those questions.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. At first, I didn't know how to process it because it was like, but dang, y'all, I feel like a little girl. Well, dang, sister, big sister, let me ask the question, huh? And then as me and him talked, it was a question that he hadn't took into consideration for asking when vetting a woman. So your
So
questions was needed for people who don't focus on that right now, but it is important for our age group.
I do think that those kind of conversations need to be had as far as like, okay, we're older now, right? Do you have life insurance? Because, us in the melanated community, we drop from heart attacks, strokes, you know, that C word, so
Hmm.
those kind of things are important to have. Have you
Mhm.
paid into a pension, right? Because when I get to a certain age and I retire, I don't want to retire and be struggling. Health insurance
Right.
is important, like, because if you're not taking care of you, how can I trust you? And it don't even mean to be like sexually, right? It's
Hmm.
health altogether. Are you going to get your physicals every year? Are you how old are you? Because at this age, have you got your prostate checked? Those things are important as you get older, even for us as women. Have you gotten your mammogram? Do you go to the GYN and check on yourself? Also, are you paying into a pension? Do you have a life insurance policy? You never want your kids, your family to be on social media, as we see a lot, um
They have
having
to be.
GoFundMe's, right? The GoFundMe's to bury someone. So I think that's important to look into. 401ks. Some people think that, oh, because my job don't offer a 401k, you can pay into a 401k, right? Um, how many years you've been working because you putting it into your social security pot. It's things like that. Like, I think those are like the important conversations that people are scared to have.
They need to
Especially
have
when
it.
the intentions is dating to marry. This ain't dating to see if you gonna find a somebody, a best friend. Well, yeah, all that's included, but you get what I'm saying, Sadara.
Right.
And for us to be vulnerable enough to put it together and put it out here, do I think everybody gonna agree? Hell no. Do I care? No. But I'm glad that people already are between you and Kappa and Braid, because even Braid already said yes. That's three people in less than an hour of it being pitched
I
saying,
just
yeah,
feel like
Poozie.
the vetting process became different because of social media. Like, nobody wants to, like, if you just hypothetically speaking, you can meet a guy. The first thing he say is, "What's your Instagram?" Or, "What's this? What's that?" Wait a minute. What about, like, you don't
What's
talk
my
like, we
name?
don't
What's my
even talk
real
over,
name?
we don't talk over the phone. Talk become texting, and I can text you, and I could be meaning one thing, but because of your mood, you can take the text out of context. So it's a lot of things in relationships that people don't do because um of the way the phone system work now, the text messages. Like, there's no more dates. Just come to my house and I'm gonna cook you dinner. I'm gonna make this Alfredo and we gonna chill. We gonna Netflix and chill. Now we hunching, right? And nobody established no boundaries. There has been no, okay, what are we? And a lot of the times, Poozie, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of us women put ourselves in like vulnerable situations because we don't have those conversations. We don't do those things. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I feel like when you vetting and you courting and you doing these things, those important that's an important question. Like, God forbid if something happened to you, like,
Right.
who can I turn to? What do I turn to? Do you have these things in order? Because things happen all the time. I'm actually excited for your dating show. When I heard you saying it, I was ordering my groceries from Walmart, but I was still listening. I'm like, oh, that's something good, like the
Thank you.
dating show.
It was his idea. I have to give credit where credit is due. He was like, "What's up? Do you want to do this or not?" And I was like, "Yeah, shit." I told him the truth. I said the expectations to me would be expected from the side that we own because it happened. So why not bring it to reality?
Right. That's what I'm
I was
saying.
all for
So
it instantly.
that's what I'm saying. Like, even with that mindset, that's great, right? Um, and take your time. Like, I don't think, like, what I've seen, I mean, in my real life with my friends and my family, they let the men meet their children too fast, or the women meet their children too fast without properly vetting these people, for these people to understand, like, your sanctuary
They
should be
do
your
stuff. They
children.
do stuff too fast.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Your sanctuary should be your home, where you provide a roof over a roof over your head for you and your children. I think that in today's society, things are different, and everybody just want to say they have somebody without actually getting to know the person.
And then when they ain't no good, it's too late.
Right.
And I feel
Hey,
like
look, look.
sharing my charts is something that should be done. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
the house in Virginia is it didn't slow down. They just made some pills now to where you don't even know somebody out the house in Virginia. I don't want to say the word, so
I got you.
so those things are important. People just jumping into bed, like, you got
And
STIs, like,
that's what a lot of women do. And jumping in the bed, that's all you got. What's gonna happen after that?
right. So, they got STDs and STIs like herpes that play peekaboo.
Okay.
You got genital warts, play peekaboo. It's
And them ain't no good looking things to look at. Cause I worked in GYN and I saw all that kind of stuff.
just like people don't realize that syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease that gets in your blood
It
and
is.
it comes in stages. Like these things are important. So I feel
And
like
we need to talk about it.
these at a certain age is when you in the dating field and things like that. That's important for you to do. Look into those things. Like instead of just trying to just be like, oh, he cute. Sometimes these cute
Right.
men be having the house in Virginia, and he don't care because he got it. Somebody might have gave it to him, so now he
And you
giving it
know
to
what?
everybody.
I've heard guys do that too,
Right.
because they get it and they get mad and they pay. They say that I'm gonna pass it out to everybody I know.
And it's a crime, right?
It
It is a
is
crime.
Yeah,
illegal.
it is.
However,
And it's a felony.
if you not doing your part as a man or woman, right? If you're not doing your part, then how do you know? So yes, it's time to actually, and then with Trump having all these laws in place and things like that, you
Hmm.
want to, especially when it comes to us as women in health. You those are things that you really want to dive into. Now, if you get with somebody and they don't want to share their my chart with you, that's your way to get your ass up out of there.
Because they probably got something to hide.
Or
That part.
if you dealing with somebody, like I understood everything he was saying, like he's a contractor, he's independent, but I think he felt like I was coming at him, but I really wasn't. I was asking him those questions because my thing is, you have to have something to fall back on as you
Right.
get older, like, because we're not getting no younger, we're getting older. And I think that sometimes, like, some people become really desperate when they older because they scared to be alone.
Right.
Scared to
Well,
be
I
alone.
love being by myself.
Right.
Sometimes, Miss Jackie, because you still have them moments. Don't play.
Yep, I
You
do.
got Mr. Kenny.
So that's why
And
I thought he felt like I was coming at him, and I thought you were angry for the
that's why we
questions
was
I
able to
asked.
talk on the back end. And it's like, the weird thing about doing it live is that it's live. And one thing we don't really have, well, we do have it, but we misuse it the most on this side of TikTok is a processing before we respond.
Right.
So once it was able to get processed, word, as the conversation came, it was we began to reiterate the questions that was asked by Braid, by you, by Trina, by Jawdropper, by the hippie, by the people that and it's crazy because all of those questions were put into reasons why the backdrop became the backdrop. Sadar, you literally got brought up when I instantly he pitched it. I instantly re-downloaded Canva and ChatGPT. I instantly this time paid for what I needed to pay for with the ChatGPT. Everything instantly. I remembered you telling me how to put in the words in ChatGPT, copy and paste it, bring it back over to Canva. I instantly, like even giving credit for the whole process. So it was like, nah, I'm shit. We appreciate you for coming up and asking questions because it led to some more stuff.
The thing is,
Now,
I've been in the
I
medical.
think,
I've been in the medical field for 18 years, right? I've
mm,
in I started out in psych, but I ended back up in psych because psych is the only thing for me. But I have worked in GYN, and even being a woman going to the GYN office, and you see like the little 16-year-olds in the GYN
mm-hmm,
office, like I seen not too long ago. I went to the GYN office. Little girl, she had to be about 16, 17. She was sitting in there in tears, but you could tell like something was wrong with her cutamanga because she kept um, like sitting on the chair, just like letting the seat of her pants ride her
mm-hmm.
cooter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like she
Yeah,
was itching.
yeah, she was giving them signs. She
right,
probably was itchy down there.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of things that it's important. And then at this age, because I'm 40, right? So at this age, I'm either gonna teach myself the right way, especially because I have a daughter that is turning 17. Like if I don't show her anything, then guess what? The streets gonna show her.
Yep. So she gonna find out the hard way.
Yeah.
That's how I found out the hard way. Hell, the first time I used the tampon, I didn't know you was supposed to push the cotton out the filter because the picture didn't really look like that because it was just
Right.
black and white. It should have had some color to it. Should have had better description or
I
something. I
used
don't
to
know.
take man out the container
If we
and
don't
push it
tell
up
each
with my
other,
finger.
we
You know
won't
what?
know.
Ever since I had my baby, tampons are not comfortable for me no more.
I had TSS, so that resulted in an atopic pregnancy more than likely. The way my mind thinks, but I had that toxic shock syndrome and didn't even. Girl, I ain't
Yeah,
take
It's
I
a
just
went.
not. I
tampon
don't
since
know.
2015.
It may just be me. It feel like when I use a tampon, like it dries me out too fast,
Yeah.
or maybe the blood flow is not heavy enough.
You
I
could
don't
if
know.
you use the if you I guess they
And if
still
you
make
got a
them.
clot,
If
you
you
need to
use
let
the
it pass.
regular ones, you could tattoo. I used to tattoo two of them together and push them as far as my finger would go.
I
See, I
don't
was
know, Miss
always scared it
Jackie.
was gonna be get lost up in there
Right,
and
and that
No,
was
they
my
everything.
won't.
thing too.
That's why the
I
string
know
came.
it wouldn't, but because it wasn't explained to me,
Mhm.
my thoughts were all kind of weird
That's why the
when it
strings
came
hang
down to
down. But my
them.
girlfriend showed me how to use them.
Like
Well, no,
knowing
I
to
use
grab
this,
some tissue to grab that when it's time to take it out. The process of taking it out should have been explained.
and that's the
Yeah,
Grab
you
it,
thing.
just
Like,
put your finger up there and grab the string and pull it down.
and you
but
gotta not
see,
be timid.
that's where
Go
I'm
ahead.
scared of, right? Because like I said, working in the medical field, we done had patients come in, and this
With
is
them
when I used to
stuck
be
up there, they done
a
stuck it too
registrar.
far.
Yeah, it be stuck up there.
And then we have to get a thing and pull them out.
So,
Well,
eh,
cause some of them push them or pull them too hard, and they'll break the string. I mean, they
break
pretty
right.
strong, but that happened. Yeah, we had to take one out of a girl too.
So, like that's what I'm saying. Like, conversations is definitely need to be had. And y'all on two different sides of the world, right? Are you? I
Right.
don't. I don't feel
He
like
West Coast, I'm down south.
so, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even with that, right? You just got your shit together, and I'm proud of you, right?
Right. And that,
I
even
don't.
that part. That
Uh, I
good.
don't think like finally do meet, right? Like meet on a common ground.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
all of
Mm-hmm.
these, and then these messed up allegations that he used drugs and stuff like that. Like all of that is like protect yourself, Poozie. That's it.
I know. And
I'm
that's why I
excited
say
for your
like
show though.
and that's where the conversation and the transparency of vetting comes into play because um it's shoot. I think it's gonna be good. I feel like the just the initial responses is already yet amazing to me. Especially when the names mentioned outside of Kappa. I don't remember if we discussed Kappa or not, but outside of Kappa, because I had her up here for T as far as the show go though, the names mentioned already have given their input, which again is a plus in anybody's launch of anything when it comes down to being out here. So thank you so much for Diary. Um, Shout out to the people who said I can tame that man. Again,
Uh-uh.
at the end of the day, people only do to you what you allow.
And Dad better be careful with it, cause she'll be trying to sleep with her son and her man too.
Good. Eat that ass up. Eat it. But anywho, okay. I went to the studio. I'm over Miss
I
Know It
think that's
All.
what I'm fixing to do. I'm finna go out there. I've been in and out all day and eating. Ah,
I'm gonna let Duty get some of this night
hey,
air
look,
before it
look.
get dark.
Huh?
I'm finna let him get play outside for a little while before it get dark.
Ugh.
Dude, Miss Jackie said hi. You gonna tell her hi? Say hi.
Hey, Nug Nug.
You getting this pepper
What you
changed.
doing?
So getting my booty changed.
Ouch.
He had to go pull a kappa.
Oh,
He had to pull a kappa.
damn, it's hot out here.
It
Terry,
is humid. Did y'all
he
get rain?
cutting his hair and stuff. He might be finna go. So he might finna go home. And I don't know.
Go home.
Home.
Oh, oh.
It's time for him to feed me again, though. We had breakfast and lunch.
You like a newborn baby. I
We
swear.
had
And then you get to whining and fussing and when it don't feed you. Oh, shit.
I had Chinese food. I was gonna get me some lobster tails, but we got
You've
Chinese.
been wanting them lobster tails for a couple days now.
I know. I just don't want to pay $53 for them damn things. I thought he was gonna say okay, and he was gonna order them, but since he didn't get them, I said I'll wait.
He probably saying the same thing you saying. $53 for what? Two of them?
Yeah,
I don't know though. That's 25 a piece.
broccoli and a baked potato, loaded baked potato. Oh, I did get a couple of the girls my question. I asked Kappa, um, AJ, and this other girl. I forgot her name. She know who I am, but I don't know who she is. And they all had respectable tones.
That was
And,
in Barb Live. Was that when you was in Barb Live?
huh?
Was Barb the host?
Uh-huh. I didn't get
Block.
to ask her though, because she was cooking.
Okay.
But they all gave me the same response.
What did they say?
They said, Captain said, well, since you're my elder, I would tell you about it, but I would tell you. And she said, no, she said, I wouldn't do it on the app. I would DM you and, talk to you over the phone. And I would tell you, what I'm uncomfortable about. And we can talk about it. But they all had moderate tone. And see, I did that because I wanted to see what their responses would be, because I had heard when I first started coming on that you got to watch it because these young girls blah 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 blah, and they'll eat you up and they'll do this and that. Everyone I asked said that they would talk to me at a moderate tone, and they would tell me what the issue, ask me what did I mean by that or whatever. They would talk to me like they had some sense. So with that being said, I could tell how they was raised. It told